And we are live from the beautiful gymnasium at Harlandale High School for a 28-5A boys basketball game here this Friday night, January the 6th. It is the Harlandale Indians hosting the Medina Valley Panthers here. It's the third game in the boys district season. The Medina Valley Panthers are winless, have lost so far to South San 54-61, and lost on Tuesday to Southwest 54-68. So Medina Valley at 0-2. The hosting Harlandale Indians at 1-1 defeated the Southside Cardinals in the district opener 58-36, and lost a tough one in overtime to the South San Bobcats on Tuesday. 51-54 was the score there. This is Robert Villafranca on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel alongside Haley Wilson. Bobby Mendez is here with us today. He's going to handle most of the camera duties, and in a minute I'm going to hand over the play-by-play to Haley Wilson. Glad to have her back from all her world travels.
I know. It's about time. I'm happy to be back. I like all the sports that we cover, but basketball is I don't want to say by far my favorite, but basketball is a really probably number one on the list. So I'm always happy to come here and see some hoops.
Well, we're going to get some hoops tonight, and I guarantee you that this is the 28-5A district lineup. The slate of teams on the boys' side and the girls' side very, very competitive. And Haley, we've missed you for a couple of games over the break, but I'm glad that you had some time to spend with your family. Did you get stuck at any airports?
You know, luckily enough, I didn't. I was supposed to fly Southwest in the middle of the craziness, so I preemptively canceled that flight, had to buy another one, and then managed to actually fly Southwest to get home here on Monday, which I wasn't sure was going to happen, but I got home okay.
It happened. Here you are.
Here I am. It was no delays or anything like that. So.
How about luggage? You got all your stuff?
Got my stuff too. It was went two for two. So.
Okay. Well, that's good. Again, as I'm saying, that the league is very, very competitive. Bobby and I got to call a couple of games. Bobby got to call a couple of games with us over the Christmas break, and here Christmas break behind us, we're getting ready to really get into the meat of the district season. The girls the Harlandale girls are over at Medina Valley tonight. That's a big one on the girls' side. The Harlandale girls are 2-2 and in fourth place, and Medina Valley 3-1 in second place. The thing about that game over there, Haley, is that Medina Valley, very coincidentally, this doesn't happen a lot of times, but very coincidentally, Medina Valley and Harlandale have the exact same outcome against the three common opponents that they have. So, as we said in our newsletter earlier today, the tea leaves indicate that that's going to be a good one. But tea leaves say this is going to be a good one too. Harlandale and McCullum always match up. I mean, Harlandale and Medina Valley, I beg your pardon, as do Harlandale and McCullum, as does Medina Valley and McCullum. But we have Harlandale and Medina Valley tonight, and that is always a good matchup, and we're very excited to bring it to you this evening. On the floor, the boys are warming up. We are about 11 minutes away from tip-off. We thank you for joining us. We're going to take a break to let you introduce you to some of our sponsors. We couldn't do this without them, and we're so appreciative of them. Before we get started, we're going to introduce you to a few of our sponsors. We'll be right back.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side, and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians, And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
When we got a look at the gorgeous historic Hangar 9, we knew it was the perfect place for our wedding. It provided the blank canvas we needed to plan our dream wedding, and it fit our 370 guests easily. We had family come to Brooks from all over the world. We booked over 60 rooms at the Embassy Suite. It meant a lot to have our wedding at such an important historic landmark.
Revitalizing former military buildings helps us preserve our history, like the Air Force Officers Club, which is becoming Southerly Coast and Comfort. People from all over San Antonio will be able to sit back and enjoy a meal in the exact place where history unfolded. Nearby, the former Air Force Chapel will be transformed into an exciting restaurant concept. Readapting historical sites takes a little longer, but Brooks is committed to preserving their past while creating opportunities for their future.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
Finding the right home is hard. Now finding the right realtor, that's the easy part. Vanessa G. Medina with Proper Realty will work hard to help you find the right home for you and your family. Contact Vanessa today and let Proper Realty help you find your dream home.
The perfect match. It's what so many of us are looking for. When it comes to getting a mortgage, how can you find the one that's perfect for you? Start with your local independent mortgage broker. Because the only way to get a mortgage that's cheaper, faster, and easier is to talk to us first. Find your perfect mortgage match. Call us today.
We welcome you back again to the beautiful gym here at Harlandale High School, a gym that has stood here since 1954. One of the best games in which to watch a high school basketball game. I mean, one of the best gyms in which to watch a high school basketball game, in my opinion. The sidelines are great. You've got some great space between the sidelines and baseline and the walls. It's a great place to play. Nice depth between the wall and the rims. It's just an all-around great place to play a high school basketball game, a great place to watch one, and a great place to stream one. This is Robert Villafranca with RC Audio Sports on YouTube alongside Haley Wilson. Haley Wilson's she's back from her Christmas travels, and we're going to hand over the play-by-play duties to her in just a minute. I'm going to tell you a little bit about these teams. Bobby Mendez is with us again tonight, and tonight Bobby Mendez will be behind the camera. So we appreciate we got the team. The team is back together. The Medina Valley Panthers come to this game. This is the third game in the boys district season. The Medina Valley Panthers, after 2 games winless, lost to South San and Southwest. They're overall struggling as well. 4 wins and 14 losses in the season overall. The Medina Valley Panthers made the playoffs last year. They were 11-13 overall, 7-7 and 28-5A. Finished 4th, a tie for 4th, and took the tiebreaker to go into the playoffs, and then fell short in the first round after that. And that was the first time that they had made the playoffs in some time. 2021. Last year they missed the playoffs, finishing 28-5A basketball season. in 6th place. Look for Nathan Sanchez, a sophomore guard, wearing the black and orange tonight to fill some buckets. I'm sure that Haley's going to be calling out his name a bunch tonight. Nathan Sanchez has been doing damage all season long. The Harlandale Indians coming to this ball game 9-10 overall, 1-1 in district play, a win against Southside in the district opener last Friday, and an overtime loss to South San earlier this week on Tuesday. So 1-1 the Harlandale Indians are. They're coached by Coach Eric De Los Santos. He's in his 6th year as the Harlandale High School head coach. He replaced legendary Chris Adamek, who's coaching basketball now at Bernie Champion. He resigned and retired from coaching when he left Harlandale. He is an alum. Coach Adamek is an alum of Bernie. And he recently got his 400th win. There's a lot of those wins here coaching the Maroon and Gold. But Coach Adamek, he left coaching for a bit, and then Mama came calling, I think, and he's coaching back at Bernie Champion. So again, Eric De Los Santos took over the reins from him. Done an excellent job, great job. Not always easy to replace a legendary coach like Coach Adamek. Eric has filled those shoes and more. He's in his 6th year as the Harlandale High School head coach. 4 playoff appearances, 4 20-win seasons. In his very first season, as the head coach at Harlandale, he took this team to the regional semifinals, and what a season that was. But he's been in the playoffs every year that he has led this squad, led this team, except for last year. Last year fell just outside of the top 4, finished 6-8 in district, 18-15 for the year, and finished the district race in 5th place. So 5 years under his belt. He's in his 6th year. 4 of those 5 years, the Indians have been to the playoffs under Coach De Los Santos' leadership. Coach De Los Santos, of course, an alum of Harlandale High School, and played basketball, wore the Maroon and Gold, and played on this very court. So very familiar with Harlandale basketball, Harlandale athletics. The name may sound familiar to you. His father, also a legendary coach at Harlandale, and an athletic director, Coach Rudy De Los Santos, coached the Harlandale Indians football team, and then led this district as an athletic director. Back to the Harlandale Indians basketball team, you can expect to see Jonathan Regalado fill buckets for the Harlandale Indians. Going down the lineup here, Roger Dominguez can also get hot light up. Jimmy Dominguez has led the Indians in scoring on several nights. Saxon Langenberg, we're going to hear Haley say his name a bit. Saxon Langenberg is actually a dual sport athlete, and he will be representing Harlandale at the San Antonio Sports All-Star football game at the Alamo Dome this Saturday. That's tomorrow at the Alamo Dome. So that's Saxon Langenberg, quite the athlete, dual sport athlete, and he's going to do a great job here tonight, as I'm confident, because he does a great job every night. Haley, we're going to bring you back into the fold here. Welcome back again from all your travels. We're glad that you survived air travel.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I did, but happy to be here, and again, happy to be calling my favorite sport. So have about a minute left on the clock here. I think we're going to start with the starting lineups for each squad here, which we'll try to get to you.
We're playing this by ear. It's we don't have a script often, and sometimes we get a national anthem, and sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
Looks like the teams are lining up while we honor our country and flag here at the Harlandale High School Gymnasium. Let us take a break. You're watching High School Sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. Don't go away.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned
Hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1100.
And we are back here at Harlandale getting the starting lineups for both teams. Trying to get some of those numbers for you right now, but we have number 4, Noah Norcutt. We have number 1, Sebastian Garza. Number 12, Jalen McBride. Number 10, sophomore Nathan Sanchez for the Medina Valley Panthers. And number 22, I believe that is Dylan Gonzalez Garcia, but we will get a confirmation on that. Coach is actually down trying to get the most up-to-date roster right now. But starting for the Harlandale Indians, number 3, Jonathan Regalado. Number 4, guard Saxton Langenberg. Number 10, a senior, Pedro Valenzuela. Another football player out here. Number 23, Roger Dominguez. And number 24, another senior, Jimmy Dominguez. So those are your starters for both squads here tonight. Again, we're going to get some confirmation on the Medina Valley Panthers lineup for you all. We'll confirm those starters as soon as we have them. Some of our roster numbers are different than jersey numbers. Might have been some different swaps, but you see Harlandale Indians here. Coach De Los Santos getting his boys ready for tonight's matchup, looking to get a district win against these Medina Valley Panthers. Looks like number 22 for Medina Valley.
22 is Gavin Wheeler.
Gavin Wheeler is going to be jumping with number 10, Pedro Valenzuela, and Medina Valley wins the tip. So Nathan Sanchez to bring the ball up. Little one-on-one action. The Indians immediately swarming and trapping. Panthers struggling to get it across court. They do. Little floater by Medina Valley, no good. Rebounded by the Indians. Dominguez with the rebound. And Roger Dominguez is going to bring it up. The jump stop, pass out. Tough floater. It's good for number 4, Saxon Langenberg. So Harlandale on the board first. So Tanner Vaughn here up, playing point for Medina Valley. Double screen set, but the Indians just swarming, trapping, making it impossible for Medina Valley to get anywhere. The shot, no good. Rebound, almost by the Indians, but ball went out of bounds, so Harlandale's going to keep possession of the ball. And Regalato's going to bring it up court and get the Indians started on offense. Indians swinging it around, playing hand off the pick set on Vaughn. The 3 for Regalado, it's good. So quick 3 for Regalado. Indians up 5-0. The drive there from Medina Valley, but again, Indians rebound the ball and are quick to pass and run it up court. Kick out, kick around. Jimmy Dominguez with the shot, no good, but rebound by Vaughn. But I believe a push under the basket by Tanner Vaughn, so that's going to be his first foul of the night, and the Indians are going to keep the basketball. We already have a quick timeout, so we are going to take a break with them. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
Pass the ball in. Pedro Valenzuela has it. He goes for the quick floater, rimmed it off, but the rebound by Regalado. Regalado for the three. Off, no good, but the rebound again by Jimmy Dominguez. He's going to bring it out, reset the Harlandale offense. Roger Dominguez with the pass and the steal there by number 4, Noah Norcutt, but Harlandale actually gets it back. Drive and kick by Valenzuela. Roger Dominguez with the floater, no good. Rebound and bucket good by Pedro Valenzuela. So Harlandale doing a really great job on the offensive boards to get this game started, up 7-0. Quick drive and floater there by Tanner Vaughn. Harlandale wanted the charge, but no good. Indians pass it around, looking for a chance to drive here. Regalado pulls it out, resets the offense, kicks it to Valenzuela. He's going to drive, hand it off to Regalado. He's going to drive, loses it in transition. It's going to be picked up by Noah Norcutt. He's going to drive, take it all the way. Quick floater for Norcutt, no good. Indians rebound it. Great rebound by Langenberg. He's going to drive to the basket, and they're going to call a charge on Saxon Langenberg. So that's going to be Medina Valley basketball, and that's going to be Langenberg's first foul tonight. Quick start to this game, Coach. Back and forth for these teams.
So far, the officials, I think, letting them play. Saxon Langenberg called for that foul there. It's his first foul and the first team foul for the Indians as here come the Panthers.
Quick layup, good by number 10, Nathan Sanchez. His first bucket of the night. And the press, no good for Harlandale. Still leading 7-4. Jonathan Regalado brings the ball up. He's playing a little one-on-one against Lorenzo Morales. Langenberg with the drive, the floater, good. He's up to 4 for the night. Indians up 9-4. And again with the full court press here for Harlandale. The pass over to Tanner Vaughn. He kicks it to Jalen McBride. A little bit long, so no good. Rebound by Roger Dominguez. And he's going to pull it out, kick it to Jonathan Regalado with the quick pass to Langenberg. The three short. And Medina Valley comes up with the basketball. Quick rebound, put back good by number 22. Gavin Wheeler. So the kick around, the drive. Langenberg again with the floater, no good. Almost gets the rebound, but Lorenzo Morales picks it up for Medina Valley. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on the Indians.
Locker charge. They're going to have to talk about that one. Roger Dominguez looked like he was...
and they're going to call it a charge. So
Roger Dominguez, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that on the replay.
We have some substitutions coming in. Number 2, Sebastian Garza in for Medina Valley.
I I think Saxon was, Roger Dominguez was in position. I think there was a little bit of question about whether he scooted over just a bit, but he was certainly waiting there for the drive.
The shot, the three, nothing but net for Jonathan Regalado. He's already up to 6 quickly here, and the Indians lead 12-6. Medina Valley looking to get something set up. They kick it to Lorenzo Morales. He gets trapped, swarmed by the Indians. Great steal, poke around, but Medina Valley finds a way to keep the ball here. And Nathan Sanchez is going to bring it out. And another block, another charge foul, excuse me. That's going to be on number 12, Jalen McBride. That's 2 charges drawn by the Indians just in the first quarter, Coach.
Well, we love charges here at RC Audio Sports. So let's take another look at that. And yeah, he was in pretty much a straight back defense there, so he gets that call once again.
Harlandale doing a great job of playing their pace on offense. We see Langenberg drives. Little floater pass to Jimmy Dominguez. He gets blocked by number 12, Jalen McBride, who's going to take it. And up and in. So good little lay-in by Jalen McBride. Harlandale tried to draw the charge again there, but no good. The kick. Langenberg swings it out to Roger Dominguez with the jab step. Jimmy Dominguez with the spin move. He goes in and is fouled on the way up. So he'll head to the free throw line for the first free throws tonight. That foul is going to be on number 22, Gavin Wheeler, his first.
Well, let's take another look at that call, Haley, as he looked like he was hit on his right arm as he was going up for a shot. So he's got 2 shots coming.
And Jimmy Dominguez misses his first. We have a sub, though. Number 5, Noel Serna, comes in for Roger Dominguez. Serna getting his first minutes of the night. And Jimmy misses the second one as well. So Medina Valley going to get a chance here. Just a minute and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Pump fake pass inside. Easy lay-in for number 25, Lorenzo Morales. And right away, Medina Valley has chipped their way back in this game, only behind 10-12 to the Harlandale Indians.
Nice move by Lorenzo Morales getting into the paint.
Pedro Valenzuela goes in, a little one-on-one, but a long 3 by Jimmy Dominguez. It's in and out, but it is good. Jimmy with his first bucket of the night. And Harlandale again sticking with this full court press here. Dang, as Lorenzo Morales goes coast to coast. Easy lay-in, easy bucket for him. He's up to 4 quick points. Harlandale trying to get set in their offense. Just 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Handoff to Regalado. He's going to drive with the Euro step, but is blocked by number 2. They're going to call it a foul, though. That foul's going to be on Sebastian Garza for Medina Valley. So the Indians going to the free throw line for the second time tonight. And Jonathan Regalado is going to have his chance at 2. First one, no good. So Indians not off to a hot start at the free throw line tonight. He's going to make the second one, bringing Regalado to a game-high 7 points. The foul and the and one for Lorenzo Morales. He has really turned it up here for these Panthers in the first quarter. He's going to have a chance to make it 3 here and make it a 1-point ball game. You have a sub for the Indians, Sal Guillen coming in for Saxon Langenberg. The three-point play no good for Morales. Rebound for the Indians by Guillen. He's going to bring it out. Kick it to the corner. 3 for Regalado. All good. Nothing but net.
10 big points for Jonathan Regalado in the first quarter here, Haley.
He's off to a hot start, but we had another quick foul by the Indians. That foul was on number 5, Noel Serna. So Medina Valley going to have a chance to inbound the ball. They do. They kick it around to Sanchez, who looks for the screen, but no good. Passes it out. The drive by Sanchez, a little floater. It's good. He's up to 4. In 7 seconds here, Indians are going to need to score quick. The shot by Guillen, short, no good. Rebound by Lorenzo Morales, and that's going to do it here for the first quarter. Harlandale Indians lead the Medina Valley Panthers 19-16. We're going to take a quick break before we come back with second quarter action, but you're watching 28-5A high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Playing with rockets is great when you're a kid. But when it's time to get a mortgage, you quickly realize that a rocket is complicated and expensive. It's best to work with an independent mortgage broker instead. They're dedicated to getting you a home loan faster and more affordably. And they're more than just mortgage experts. They live right in your own neighborhood, so you don't have to go it alone. For mortgages that are faster, easier, and more affordable, find a local independent mortgage broker near you.
And we are back here at Harlandale High School. 1 quarter of action down. The Harlandale Indians lead the Medina Valley Panthers 19-16. And Harlandale's led with a game-high 10 points by Jonathan Regalado. Coach already off to a hot start, has over half of the Harlandale Indians' points tonight.
He's got 3 3-pointers and a shot at the free throw line, as you said, for 10 points. So half of, or more than half of Harlandale's points here in the first quarter. 19-16 is the Harlandale lead as we move into the second quarter.
So Harlandale will get the ball to start this quarter. They're going to see the turnover by the Indians. Quick lay-in by number 10, Nathan Sanchez. You said we'd be calling his name tonight, Coach. He's already up to 6. And so real quick again, Medina Valley makes this a 1-point ball game.
Nathan Sanchez has scored 30 points on a couple of occasions here for the Panthers.
Harlandale kicks it around, kicks it out with the drive, jump stop. Ian looks for it, passes it over to Jimmy Dominguez with the pump fake. Medina Valley getting aggressive here on defense as Jonathan Regalado gets blocked by Gavin Wheeler, and there is a foul here up in the front court. Foul's going to be on Jonathan Regalado. He took a hack at Tanner Vaughn. So Medina Valley going to get a chance to inbound the ball here.
Jonathan's first foul of the game, a 4th team foul for the Indians.
Kick out to Vaughn, the quick pass inside. And Gavin Wheeler is hacked on the way up. And that's going to be a foul on number 24, Jimmy Dominguez, so his first. And this is going to give Wheeler a chance to get some points at the charity stripe. Short on the first.
7 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Haley, both teams with 5 team fouls. So the whistle started picking up steam here as we moved into the deeper part of the first quarter. 5 team fouls apiece.
And I think both teams just getting a little bit more aggressive as Wheeler misses a second, but the rebound and the putback by Lorenzo Morales. He's up to 8 and has been a huge difference maker here for these Medina Valley Panthers. So Panthers now lead 20-19 as Harlandale looks to get something going here. They're kicking the ball around on the outside. Medina Valley in zone defense, so not giving much space up to these Indians as they kick it out. The ball's tipped by Medina Valley. Indians are going to keep it, but you can tell the coach are getting a little bit frustrated here on offense.
Good call, Haley, on the defensive switch for the Medina Valley Panthers as they went to a zone defense. Coach De Los Santos gets a look at that. He says, I want to have a little more time to talk about that. He's called a timeout. You're watching High School Sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
Finding the right home is hard. Now finding the right realtor, that's the easy part. Vanessa G. Medina with Proper Realty will work hard to help you find the right home for you and your family. Contact Vanessa today and let Proper Realty help you find your dream home.
And we're back here at Harlandale High School where the Medina Valley Panthers lead the Harlandale Indians 20-19. Coach De Los Santos wanted to talk out that zone defense that Medina Valley just dropped in with this team. And so Harlandale comes out here looking to get a quick bucket after they've fallen behind here by 1 point in the second quarter.
A little bit of a chess game going on. After the timeout, the Panthers come right back into their man defense.
Regalado with the kick out. And again, Medina Valley just have their hands all over everything. Xavier Moreno went to pass it to another Indian, but it was tipped out by the Panthers. So we have Jimmy Dominguez here to inbound the ball for the Indians. He kicks it to Serna, who's going to kick it to Regalado to hopefully get something going here. And the turnover with a steal. And great defense for Medina Valley. Serna went up for the bucket, but got bodied a bit inside. No foul was called, so Medina Valley going to get the ball here as Harlandale comes out. Xavier Moreno to bring the full court pressure on Tanner Vaughn. Vaughn with the spin move. Quick pass. The quick floater jumper, no good, but the easy bucket or easy rebound and put back by Gavin Wheeler. He's doing a great job with the offensive boards for Medina Valley. Harlandale looking for something. We'll kick it to the corner and then kick it inside. But the steal again by Tanner Vaughn. And the quick up and under by Nason Sanchez. And Medina Valley is on a 6-0 scoring streak here. And they are being very aggressive on defense with no signs of slowing down.
Haley, at least the last 6 points have come from turnovers.
Yep.
Medina Valley getting into the passing lanes, and it's proving productive for the Panthers. And once again, this time not a turnover and a bucket, but a turnover nonetheless as they're getting their hands in the passing lanes, and Harlandale is having some trouble moving the ball around here as we move to the middle of the second quarter.
We have some subs for Harlandale. Number 10, Pedro Valenzuela checks in, and number 20, Gabriel Garcia. Coach De Los Santos trying some new stuff to see if he could spark some life back into his Indians. Tanner Vaughn brings it up. Medina Valley kicking it around. Vaughn with the pump fake, the step through, the bucket. And Vaughn's now come to life here. First quarter, it was Lorenzo Morales. Now it's Tanner Vaughn as the Indians get the quick floater from Pedro Valenzuela. So right off the bench, immediate impact for Valenzuela. They pass inside to Wheeler, but he kicks it back out. He had double teamed right in the post. He comes up, looks to set the screen and slip. And Morales again with the drive, but he gets the charge. Great position there for number 10, Pedro Valenzuela, to get the charge for the Indians and hopefully get some momentum going for his team.
Great anticipation by Pedro Valenzuela there. He's charged with defending Wheeler in the block and he gives up about 6 inches of height to Gavin Wheeler, and having to front him, he was able to come off that defense into the lane and take the charge for the Indians and get the ball back.
Harlandale looking to get something going here. Regalado kicks it out to Garcia for the three, in and out. The solid rebound by Medina Valley, and they are quick down the court. And Wheeler again with the quick up and under, and that's going to be an and one for Gavin Wheeler. And what a pass there from Nathan Sanchez to find Wheeler in the post, right under the basket. He's getting double teamed, has multiple guys hanging off him, but he's able to finish the basket. And chance for three here. Wheeler hits it, so three-point play for Gavin Wheeler. He's up to 7. The Indians now, pendulum swinging. Indians down 21-29 here to Medina Valley. And the hack there inside. I believe that foul was on number 10, Nathan Sanchez. It is.
Indians had the lead until early in the second quarter when the Panthers took the lead at 20-19. Since then, it's been 9-2 in the Panthers' favor. Number 24 at the line for Harlandale now, Jimmy Dominguez, hoping to close that gap a little bit. But the Indians looked to be in control in the first quarter before the Panthers made their run.
Dominguez hits the first one, so he'll have a chance at the second. And yeah, I think, Coach, just the Medina Valley really turned up the defensive intensity on the Indians, which has led, like you had said, to turnovers and steals and you know, has opened this game up for them.
A big part of the Harlandale Indians offense is to penetrate and then kick out, and I think the Panthers were capitalizing on that, anticipating the kick out. And looks like the Indians have maybe slowed the penetration part of the offense down just a little bit and playing the perimeter a little more.
No look pass for Sanchez as he hesitates again. Pass out Tanner Vaughn. Long three, nothing but net for Tanner Vaughn. Lead right back up to 9 for Medina Valley. Indians kick it around. Regalado over to Roger Dominguez. And he responds with a big three. His first bucket of the night. As Tanner Vaughn gets the ball up quick. Number 4 in the corner, Nora Norcutt, no good. Rebound by the Indians, snagged by Gabriel Garcia. He's going to bring it up. With a quick pass to Jonathan Regalado, he kicks it out. Back to Roger Dominguez, in and out, no good. And Nathan Sanchez with another no look. But they aren't able to put it away, so the Indians will get the rebound and kick it up and immediately turn the ball over right back to Medina Valley, put the ball right back in Tanner Vaughn's hands. Vaughn with the spin move, quick floater, no good. Rebound by Harlandale. Good pick up there by Regalado. He goes up for the tough basket. Not going to be an and one. They're going to call the foul before the shot. And they're calling that foul on number 22, Gavin Wheeler. I believe that's his third, if I'm keeping stats correctly. So that's going to give Regalado the chance to get a few free buckets as Noel Thurna checks in for the Harlandale Indians and Jalen McBride checks in for Medina Valley.
The scoreboard, Haley, showed that foul was called on Northcutt, so his first and not quite the third. So a big difference between 2 fouls and 3 fouls.
Yeah,
in the first
very
half.
big difference. Regalado hits both of those. He's up to 13. The Indians going with the full court. They're trying to trap in the corners, but the easy drive, in and out though for Nathan Sanchez, rebound Indians. Long three for Gabriel Garcia, no good. Rebound for Medina Valley as Vaughn drives up the court. He slips it inside with the quick floater and the and one for Jalen McBride. Comes in right off the bench, gets a bucket, has a chance for three. To McBride, he has 4 tonight as we get some subs for the Indians. Number 24, Jimmy Dominguez checks in for Harlandale. As Jalen McBride looks to make this a 3-point play. And he does. Panthers up 35-28. We only have a minute and 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. Harlandale looking to chip away before halftime. It's a drive and the kick by Regalado. The corner 3 by Garcia, and it's good. A much-needed bucket there for the Indians to bring this one within 4. As Medina Valley drives up the court, the kick from Northcutt to Sanchez, and the turnover by Medina Valley thanks to some relentless pressure by the Harlandale Indians here. So we'll have another chance to score before halftime. So Regalado brings the ball up. And he coughs it up immediately to Sanchez, who goes up for the bucket. No good. Rebound Harlandale. 35 seconds left here. The quick drive, the kick out. Jump fake, and a quick bucket there for Gabriel Garcia. He has 5. So now the Indians within 2. 33-35, Medina Valley in front. 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. And looks like Medina Valley almost lost control. Vaughn with the 3 and nails it. 8 seconds left here. Regalado goes for the 3, no good. Rebound Medina Valley. Tanner Vaughn snags it. 1 second left here. He tosses the 3 up, but he's going to be short. So what a last 45 seconds of basketball. Medina Valley on top, leading the Harlandale Indians 38-33. It's halftime, so we're going to take a break with both of these teams. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
Playing with rockets is great when you're a kid. But when it's time to get a mortgage, you quickly realize that a rocket is complicated and expensive. It's best to work with an independent mortgage broker instead. They're dedicated to getting you a home loan faster and more affordably. And they're more than just mortgage experts. They live right in your own neighborhood, so you don't have to go it alone. For mortgages that are faster, easier, and more affordable, find a local independent mortgage broker near you.
And we are back at the Harlandale High School gymnasium for this third game in the district schedule for 28 5A boys. The Medina Valley Panthers leading the Harlandale Indians by a score of 38-33. We've had really only one lead change. The Indians were up and in control of 19-13, I believe, was the score.
Yeah.
Before the Medina Valley Panthers put together 7 straight points and took the lead at 20-19. They've held the lead since and have led by as many as 9 points. Right now at halftime, the Panthers are up by 5. This is Robert Villafranca with RC Audio Sports on the YouTube channel with Haley Wilson calling play-by-play. Bobby Mendez is with us handling technical duties and the cameras. What do you see, Haley?
Yeah, I mean, the Indians seem to have control of the first half, both offensively and defensively, but right towards the end, the first quarter, right towards the end of the first quarter, Medina Valley just kicked it up a notch. They came out to start the second quarter in a zone defense, which I think threw the Indians off a little bit. And Medina Valley's had several contributors offensively that have made it kind of, I think, hard for the Indians to choose who to focus on. Tanner Vaughn, he has 10. We have Nathan Sanchez with 8. Gavin Wheeler, he has 7. Lorenzo Morales, he provided a massive spark at the beginning of the second quarter and came in with 8. So I think it's been hard for the Indians to choose who to focus on just because the scoring's been pretty even for Medina Valley.
Yeah, you look at that game, Haley, and they're doing just a terrific job, the Medina Valley Panthers are, in the paint. And, of course, they are capitalizing on the Harlandale Indians' turnovers on offense. So that says a lot for this Medina Valley Panther basketball team. I'm really impressed. You know, they're getting a lot of good looks underneath. Those post players are putting in some good moves, and they're getting to put those baskets in and getting fouls. Gavin Wheeler down low doing a fantastic job.
Just he's having a hard. The Indians having a hard time defending him. They've got Pedro Valenzuela on the front side, but again, Pedro giving up about half a foot to Gavin Wheeler, and when the Panthers are able to get the ball inside to the block, it's hard to stop Wheeler from 2 feet from the bucket.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I think that has made the Medina Valley Panthers so potent tonight is that they've had some good points off of transition. When the Indians have forced them to go into a half-court offense, they've been able to answer that as well. Lorenzo Morales, I think you brought his name up earlier, Haley, and Lorenzo Morales has done a great job in the half-court, as has Gavin Wheeler. The fast break buckets coming from coming from Nathan Sanchez, Tanner Vaughn.
Yeah,
been very active. But I think the big difference here for the Medina Panthers and coming back from behind is they've been able to get into passing lanes and get a lot of turnovers.
Absolutely.
And convert them to points. Bobby?
And what Harlandale has done to keep themselves in the game is that three-point shot's been going down behind the perimeter there. So the Indians, matching their buckets with three-pointers. So the Indians, only fortunate to be only down 5 here at halftime. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of adjustments are made coming in this second half.
It was interesting during the first half as well, Bobby, as we saw a little bit of a chess game. The Panthers both teams starting off in man defenses and really full court man defenses. They were picking up their offensive assignment a good 74 feet away from the bucket, just about a full court man defense. Both sides were, and then the Panthers went into a little bit of a zone, and the Indians had some trouble with that. A timeout by Coach De Los Santos, and the Panthers came right back out in man. So it's we've had a good look at a little bit of a chess game here in the first half, and now the coaches and the teams have had a few minutes to talk about it at halftime. This is Robert Villafranca on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel, along with Haley Wilson and Bobby Mendez. About 3 minutes left to go. At half, we're going to introduce you to a couple of our sponsors. We'll be right back.
When we got a look at the gorgeous historic Hangar 9, we knew it was the perfect place for our wedding. It provided the blank canvas we needed to plan our dream wedding, and it fit our 370 guests easily. We had family come to Brooks from all over the world. We booked over 60 rooms at the Embassy Suite. It meant a lot to have our wedding at such an important historic landmark.
Revitalizing former military buildings helps us preserve our history, like the Air Force Officers Club, which is becoming Southerly Coast and Comfort. People from all over San Antonio will be able to sit back and enjoy a meal in the exact place where history unfolded. Nearby, the former Air Force Chapel will be transformed into an exciting restaurant concept. Readapting historical sites takes a little longer, but Brooks is committed to preserving their past while creating opportunities for their future.
And we are back at the Harlandale High School Gymnasium where the Harlandale Indians and the Medina Valley Panthers are set to start the second half. The Panthers will start with a 5-point lead. It's 38. It's at 33 here. We've got an update from another game here in 28-5A. One of our RC Audio Sports correspondents says Steve Mancha reporting from the McCullum Southwest game. The Cowboys and the Dragons all tied up at 31 apiece. At McCullum, so we'll keep you posted on that. McCullum Cowboys are 1-1. The Southwest Dragons are 2-0 in the district race. Here for the game that we are bringing you, the Harlandale Indians trail the Medina Valley Panthers by a score of 38-33. This is Robert Gianfranco. I'm handing it over. Haley Wilson, play-by-play. Bring it on, Haley.
Absolutely. So we're about to get this second half started here. Tanner Vaughn to inbound the ball Nathan Sanchez to inbound the ball for Medina Valley as Noah Norcutt gets the Panthers kicked off here in the second half. And Indians already with the quick steal, Valenzuela. He goes up, misses the lay-in, but the rebound by the Indians, and they're coming out with some intensity. You can see it. The three for Roger Dominguez, no good. Ball tipped out by the Indians, so Medina Valley has a chance at it right here. But you can tell Harlandale coming out more aggressive than they were when they went into the locker room. Norcutt with the move, passes it over to Vaughn. He looks inside, no good with the quick pass to Jalen McBride. They're gonna call the foul there, though, on, I believe, 24.
I think that's Jimmy Dominguez.
Jimmy Dominguez.
Yeah, he's getting called for his second foul of the game.
They floated up to Wheeler. He looks, kicks it to Sanchez with the drive. Quick jumper, floater, good. So Sanchez, he's up to 10. As Langenberg brings the ball up. Kicks it over to Regalado. They look inside, back to Langenberg. He thought about the three, but didn't want it. And they go in quickly to Valenzuela with the floater, but he misses everything. Rebound by Norcutt. Kicks it over to Vaughn. He looks to drive, goes with the spin move, gets caught up. Great steal there by Jimmy Dominguez. He goes with the drive, the lay-in. It's good. Panthers lead 40-35. And you can tell Harlandale getting more aggressive here on defense as Vaughn goes for the three. Rare miss there for Vaughn, but ball's tipped out by the Indians, so it's going to stay here for the Panthers. And you can even hear, Coach, the Harlandale bench getting louder and more active on defense here and trying to get, more involved in this game.
The Indians are not unlike a lot of high school teams in that a lot of there's a long three. Number one is Tanner Vaughn, a long three for the Panthers. But as I was saying, the Indians, not unlike a lot of high school teams, a lot of their offense comes from their defense, and their bench is employing them to pick it up.
Quick pass inside, and the miss again by Valenzuela. He might have been hit, but no call by the ref, letting him play. And Nathan Sanchez with the drive, lefty, misses it, but gets his own rebound, tips it in. He's up to 12, and Coach De Los Santos wants to talk it over. We'll take a quick break with them. The Panthers lead the Indians 45-35. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Playing with rockets is great when you're a kid. But when it's time to get a mortgage, you quickly realize that a rocket is complicated and expensive. It's best to work with an independent mortgage broker instead. They're dedicated to getting you a home loan faster and more affordably. And they're more than just mortgage experts. They live right in your own neighborhood, so you don't have to go it alone. For mortgages that are faster, easier, and more affordable, find a local independent mortgage broker near you.
And we are back here at Harlandale High School, where Coach De Los Santos, head coach of the Harlandale Indians, took a timeout because the Medina Valley Panthers started to blow this one open a bit. Panthers lead the Indians 45-35. Harlandale had a solid start to the third quarter, but a couple of three-pointers, some turnovers, some steals by Medina Valley, and they're up 10. So Langenberg's going to bring the ball down here and get things reset for the Indians. Quick with the drive. Roger Dominguez with the pass. And again, the steal by Medina Valley. Nathan Sanchez with the pass over to Vaughn. Quick floater, no good. Rebound, Indians almost lose it. Almost lose it. It was tipped out by Tanner Vaughn, so possession's going to stay with Harlandale. And Coach,
the Panthers have really compacted their defense, and as the Indians, they try to make some passes across a very compact defense. Back in the zone they are. Having a little difficulty with that.
Yeah, so they're struggling to get the ball inside with this zone. The quick pass over to Pedro Valenzuela. He's had a couple shots here to get this third quarter start. Hasn't made one yet, but he's going to get some chances at the line here. That foul was on. I didn't catch who the foul was on. I want to say it was on 22, so Gavin Wheeler. That's going to be his third of the night as Valenzuela makes the first free throw. Short by Valenzuela. Rebound there by Jalen McBride. And the quick pass all the way up to Wheeler. Quick pass to Vaughn, who goes up, misses the bucket, looks for the foul, and they're going to get tied up there. There's going to be a jump ball down in the post.
Great job by Jimmy Dominguez as the ball was brought down. Jimmy, it's there in front of his face. He's going to grab that and get a jump ball call, and the arrow pointing to the Indians, so it's their possession. Now, I just wanted to come back. The board is showing only 2 fouls for Wheeler. Haley, I had 3 myself, but the board is showing 2.
Okay. The drive there by Regalado. The hot pass to Valenzuela, but he just lost possession of it. I think got a little distracted there by McBride. He's all over Valenzuela in the post here. So Harlandale comes out in a full court man-to-man press here against the Panthers. And Dominguez is picking up Sanchez line to line, end to end. And that's going to be a foul. They're going to call a foul on that on number 23, Roger Dominguez. I thought that might have been a double dribble. That's his first foul of the night. It looked like he might have double dribbled. Yeah, okay. I'm getting more confirmation in the booth that was seen as well. Step back, way off for Sanchez. And Langenberg's able to pick it up, lays it in, it's good. He has 6. Oh, and the quick steal again, another one. Another 2 points there for Roger Dominguez. The Indians getting back in this one, only down 5 now. As Tanner Vaughn drives up the court, and that's going to be a travel. It's going to be a travel on number 12, Jalen McBride. So the pick up of all players, full court press there is working for the Indians as they get a couple of turnovers and steals. And we're going to see a quick sub. Number 25, Lorenzo Morales, subs in for Medina Valley. And Harlandale now has cut the deficit down to 5. Langenberg drives to the left, kicks it out to Roger Dominguez. The pump fake. He hits Jimmy Dominguez in with a great entry pass to Valenzuela. Great look inside for the Indians. Now only down 3. Tanner Vaughn with the long 3. He hits it. Wow. And that's 15 for Vaughn. He was looking for the 4-point play on that. Didn't get it. But a great bucket by him. And the ball tied up in the middle. They're going to call a foul on that, on Medina Valley. I believe they're going to call a foul. Fouls on number 4 for Medina Valley, Noah Norcutt. It's got a little heated on the inside. Both teams thought that ball went out of bounds, but refs didn't call it, so it continued to play on. Entry pass, blocked. And that's going to be a foul on the Indians. So number 10, Pedro Valenzuela, he picks up, I think, a bit of a frustration foul there. And correct me if I'm wrong, Coach. I believe that's Valenzuela's 3rd.
It is.
And Sanchez is going to bring it up, drives, kicks it to Vaughn. He drives, but it has it poked away from behind. All tied up inside, and the quick lay in by Lorenzo Morales again, right off the bench, immediate impact. He's up to 10, gives the Panthers a 6-point lead.
A lot of toughness by Lorenzo Morales as there was a scrum for the basketball. He came up with it, put it back, and got the Panthers lead back up to 8 points after the Indians had cut it down to 3.
The 3 by Langenberg. He's fouled and count the bucket. What a play by Langenberg. I could hear the slap of the hand from up here, but he's going to have a chance for a 4-point play. What a shot by Saxon. Much needed bucket for the Indians. Brings them within 5.
Saxon Langenberg is pretty strong. It's difficult to defend him one-on-one. As we said before the game began, he's a dual sport athlete, plays football and basketball.
And Vaughn with the quick bucket. Man, he's a sharp shooter.
Great answer.
Vaughn up to 17 now, so really bringing the offense here for Medina Valley. The Euro step, the drive, the kick out to Regalado for the 3, in and out, no good. Oh, and there's going to be a foul there. That's going to be on Langenberg, I believe. Coach De Los Santos getting electric on the sideline here. And I think that was truly Langenberg just kind of bodied Tanner Vaughn on accident. I don't think it was anything intentional.
Coach De Los Santos trying to get some input there before the foul was called against Saxon. It's his 3rd foul as we approach the 2.5-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter.
And Morales again going coast to coast with it with the Euro. Goes to lay it in, no good. And the ball tipped out. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball because they don't know who the ball was out on. So they're going to call a jump ball here. Jonathan Regalado pleading his case, saying, hey, he had the ball in his hands as he stepped out of bounds. Oh, they're gonna give it to Medina Valley. Wow. Possession of Medina Valley on the jump ball, so it'll be theirs. And Harlandale trapping up top at Tanner Vaughn with the drive, the spin, and picked off by Regalado. He's going to go in with the quick bucket to Jimmy Dominguez. What a pass, what a finish by Dominguez. And now Medina Valley, oh wait, excuse me, I believe there was another foul, so a foul. Wow, a foul called on Roger Dominguez. It's going to be his second. And we have a quick sub coming in. Noel Serna subs in for the Indians. He comes in for Jimmy Dominguez.
Jonathan Regalado on that previous 2 points. Nice little dish to Jimmy
Very
Dominguez
good
as
dish.
he drew the double team in the paint as he was going to hit the layup. You saw Dominguez running along on his right. Just a nice little dish. Jimmy Dominguez finishes it off. It's a 1-point ball game. The Panthers leading 52-51.
And so Tanner Vaughn just subbed out for Medina Valley. So if I'm Harlandale, this is their chance to really get some stops on offense as goes to the pump fake, out to Sanchez, airballs it, rebound Regalado. He's going to drive it up. Quick pass to Noel Serna. He misses the layup, rebound right back by Sanchez. And Medina Valley has it. Sanchez drives and is blocked. Wow, so he was blocked by Roger Dominguez, but I think the foul was called on Pedro Valenzuela under the basket. Oh, excuse me. They called it a charge. Wow, they called that a charge. So momentum back in the Indians' favor.
I think we had 2 different calls but from the officials.
Yeah.
The first call was a foul, I think, against Pedro, but the second official came in and said, no, I have a charge. And that official won the argument. And here we go.
Harlandale looking to take the lead here. Indians down 51-52 to the Panthers. Langenberg looking for something, cross-court pass to Roger Dominguez. Long three, no good. But Langenberg with the rebound and the quick throw in off of Medina Valley, so the Indians will keep it. Really smart play by Langenberg.
Again, very smart play, as you say, and a lot of body control by Saxon as he went up and had to find somebody to bounce that ball off of. And the Indians will retain possession of the basketball.
Valenzuela is going to kick it back to Langenberg. He looks for Dominguez. Indians trying to find their best shot. Long three by Dominguez. Good! And the Indians take the lead. 54-52. So looking to get a stop here as Sanchez doing some moves but got nothing and tipped away by the Indians. So again, ratcheting it up on defense. Great tip by Roger Dominguez. And we're going to get a sub for the Indians. Pedro Valenzuela is going to take a break while we see Ivan Cortez come in and finish out this third quarter. And Nathan Sanchez here looking to get a bucket. Drive to the left, easy finish with the right hand. He gets a quick 2, and we're all leveled at 54. Langenberg and Regalado passing it back and forth a bit. Looking for Cortez inside. He comes up thinking about setting the screen, but decides not to. Got 10 seconds left here in the third. Indians looking for the last basket. Langenberg with the drive, the kick. Drive to the quarter, but nothing. The shot would have been good by Regalado, but time expired. So end of the third quarter, we have a good one here, all tied up 54-54. We're going to take a break before we come back with all of the fourth quarter action. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
And we are back. Welcome back to Harlandale High School, where we have a very exciting game here. Lots of momentum swings, all tied up 54-54 as we head into the fourth quarter. Harlandale won the first quarter. Medina Valley won the second, and now we're tied here, Coach. And I have a feeling we have a very exciting quarter of action ahead of us.
Oh, absolutely. We saw it coming. We knew this was going to be a good one, and this is the first tie that we've had since the Medina Valley Panthers took the lead for the first time in this ballgame, 20-19. So since that point in the early in the second quarter, the Panthers have had the lead. That was the only lead change that we've had all night long, and the Indians here have tied it up as we have got 8 minutes left to play in this ballgame.
So Harlandale starts with the ball here in this quarter. Langenberg looking for his cuts. Hits Regalado wide open for the three. He misses it, but Harlandale swarms. Oh, and the great pass court to court, but the miss on the layup by Wheeler. Rebound. Shot no good by Morales, but he's going to go to the free throw line and have a chance to get two.
I think that one's going to be called on Jimmy Dominguez, the official coming over to the scores table, and
they called that on Valenzuela. Pedro Valenzuela.
It is. So that'll be his second foul. I'm watching the board here to see to reconcile my stats here.
Morales misses the first free throw.
Boy, they had a great chance on that fast break as Wheeler looked like he had an open layup from our angle, and he missed that one.
And he hits the second one, so Morales up to 11 points, and the Panthers take the narrow 1-point lead. Regalado brings the ball up, hits Langenberg in the middle, quick jumper, he gets two. Langenberg has 12, and the Indians have dropped back on that full court press. Just kidding, they're trapping right here just as I say that. They're trying to hit Wheeler. Morales gets the bucket, gets the putback.
And Haley, now we go to the lead changing part of this ballgame. The Indians had regained the lead for the first time since the first quarter, and the Panthers don't let that lead stand for long. Here come the Indians from the left corner. No good. The Panthers in fast break mode.
The quick jumper there for Sanchez missed it. Rebound Indians. Dominguez is headed up the court. He's looking for a bucket with the little rip through. And what a bucket there by Roger Dominguez. Oh, and the easy bucket by Wheeler, and he's going to have a chance for an and one. Indians not getting back quick enough on defense, and this gives Wheeler a chance to get three. We're going to see a sub for Medina Valley. Jalen McBride checks in for the Panthers.
Gavin Wheeler just leaking back on that fast break, getting out in front of the Harlandale defense. And second time he's done that, he was able to convert here on this attempt.
Wheeler misses the free throw. Ball tipped out by Medina Valley, tipped out by Morales. So Indians.
Saxon Langenberg and Jimmy Dominguez with 3 fouls for the Indians. I don't see anybody on the floor that got for the Panthers got more than 2.
And the foul there going to be called on number 10, Mason Sanchez. Indians keep the ball.
That's Nason's third foul. 15 foul for the Panthers. The Panthers did the bonus. The Indians still 2 fouls away from getting in the bonus themselves.
The cross-court pass picked off by Sanchez. Langenberg was looking a little too long. And Nason to Morales, easy pass into Wheeler. He's completely hacked underneath by Jimmy Dominguez. And the Indians just missing somehow, or failing, I should say, to stop Wheeler from getting the ball inside. Second look in a row that he's had where he's just been too open.
And Jimmy Dominguez called for his 4th foul. The Indians with 18 fouls. So the Panthers still a couple of fouls away from a double bonus. Wheeler taking the second of 2 free throws here.
Wheeler misses it. Rebound Indians. Oh, they're going to be tied up. Wheeler and Serna get tied up on that. And possession's going to stay with Medina Valley. They're going to keep the basketball. They're going to get a chance to inbound it here under the basket. Morales with the drive, no good. Rebound back and forth, but the putback no good. Another putback by Morales, and he buries it. He's up to 15, and he's done a great job again on the offensive boards all game. Has been a big difference maker. Langenberg with the fadeaway, no good. The quick spin, kick out to Jalen McBride, misses the three. Rebound, had it, the Indians had it, but tipped it away, and the easy pass in there to Morales, and he'll get another one. So timeout by the Indians. Coach De Los Santos wants to regroup. Indians were ahead by 1, now down by 5. We'll take a quick break with them. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
The perfect match. It's what so many of us are looking for. When it comes to getting a mortgage, how can you find the one that's perfect for you? Start with your local independent mortgage broker. Because the only way to get a mortgage that's cheaper, faster, and easier is to talk to us first. Find your perfect mortgage match. Call us today.
And we're back here at Harlandale High School. 5 minutes, 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Medina Valley leads Harlandale 63-58. So plenty of time left.
A quick update from the McCullum Southwest boys game. Southwest is leading McCullum 43-39 at the end of the third quarter over there.
Lots of close games tonight. Regalado brings it up. Dominguez with the jab, but can't find anything. Back to Regalado. Kicks it to Jimmy. As Regalado looks to drive. Langenberg wide open for the three. He hits it. Indians down 61-63, 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to go as Sanchez here looks to make something. He drives with the turnaround floater, hits it. Great shot there by Nathan Sanchez. He's up to 16. Regalado in to Langenberg. He looks for something. Quick three by Roger Dominguez, but misses everything. And McBride with the rebound. Morales is going to drive, as he always does. Wide open for the layup. He gets it, and he has worked hard for every bucket tonight. He's up to 19. So just like that, Indians back down 61-67. Medina Valley just not letting up on the offense and turns it over. Langenberg just passes it right into Panthers' hands as Morales kicks it out to McBride. McBride with the quick jump shot, no good. Rebound, Indians. Langenberg picks it up, brings it down the court. He hits Valenzuela, Regalado drives in. He's fouled on the shot, so he'll have a chance for 2. That foul is on number 22, Gavin Wheeler, his 4th, I believe, of the night. Excuse me, his 3rd of the night. And Regalado's going to have the chance for 2. First one just in and out for Regalado. Same with the second one, just in and out. So 2 missed free throws there for Sanchez drives, quick floater, no good. Indians pick up the rebound, snagged by Valenzuela. He's gonna take it, look for the layup, and he's gonna get that and one. So that's quick 2 buckets there for Valenzuela. Charge on Medina Valley. Coach, I didn't quite catch who that was on. I think
that foul went to number 10, and that would be
Sanchez,
Nathan Sanchez, and that would be his 4th foul of the night.
So Valenzuela here, chance for 3.
And importantly, perhaps just as important, their 17th foul for the Panthers. So both teams now in the bonus.
And Sanchez hits it, or excuse me, Valenzuela hits it. So he's in double digits. Harlandale now trapping full court like they were earlier in the 3rd. And McBride is stuck here with the ball. And that's going to be over and back. That's going to be an over and back for Medina Valley. Turnover on the Panthers. Indians get the basketball. Langenberg looking to get things set up here, kicks it to Regalado, who hits Roger Dominguez in the corner. Screen set by Valenzuela as Regalado looks to drive but loses it in transition. And we're going to get an easy bucket here for Sebastian Garza, his first of the game. Hit Pedro Valenzuela inside, looks for something, doesn't have it, but that's going to be a travel on Pedro Valenzuela. He was looking for his teammate, but didn't have it. Important sub here for Medina Valley as Tanner Vaughn, sharpshooter, subs back in. He got a pretty long break for Medina Valley, and he has 17 for tonight. So Indians definitely going to have their hands full with both Vaughn and Sanchez here in this 4th quarter. The spin by McBride, he goes up, and the and one, count it, for Jalen McBride. That foul, I believe, was on number 3, went on Jonathan Regalado. Only his 2nd. And McBride hits it, so he's a 3-point play. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left here. Indians down 8. Inside to Valenzuela. He's looking for something. Can't get it with the quick no look to Roger Dominguez. The rebound and the layup gets missed by Regalado, but the ball's going to stay here with the Indians. Couple of good looks there, just couldn't get them to fall.
And bringing it in from the baseline is going to allow the Indians to set up a shot from the perimeter. They inbound, and of course the Panthers deflect that. Out of bounds again. Oh, off the Indians.
Turnover for the Indians. Really, really swarming defense there by Nathan Sanchez. So 2 minutes, 4 seconds left here. Panthers have the basketball up 72-64. And Tanner Vaughn's going to bring it up. He's going to slow it down, pull back. And he gets hit by Langenberg. Oh, they're having words, but nothing to chat about. A little bit of frustration by both teams. Coach.
Take a quick look at the clock here while we sort this out. 72-64 is the score. The Panthers ahead now. 1:54 left to play in the game as the officials and the athletes sort this out. Both teams in the bonus. The Panthers 1 foul away from the double bonus. Looks like we've got a timeout on the floor. You're watching High School Sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be back.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
Finding the right home is hard. Now finding the right realtor, that's the easy part. Vanessa G. Medina with Proper Realty will work hard to help you find the right home for you and your family. Contact Vanessa today and let Proper Realty help you find your dream home.
We're back here in Harlandale, at Harlandale High School, where Tanner Vaughn just hit 2 free throws to put the Panthers up 74-64. That was off of 2 technical fouls. So he hits both there. Quick synopsis, I think just some of the players were jawing at each other. Intense game here, so, you know, tensions are high, emotions are high, but Harlandale with the ball here, inbounds it to Regalado. And they need buckets here, and they're going to turn it over. So,
Haley, I'm going to sneak in a quick update on the girls' side of the ledger. The South San with a big win over Southwest Legacy tonight. 70-32 is the score. The South San Bobcats have bounced back from that district opening loss.
Indians with the steal here as Valenzuela kicks it out to Roger Dominguez, who looks for the 3, not open. He kicks it over to Jimmy Dominguez. Valenzuela with the drive, nothing. He hits Gabriel Garcia in the corner, misses the 3, but rebound by Dominguez. Another 3 by Dominguez, no good, can't get it. And Harlandale again gets the rebound, another 3 by Dominguez, and the ball gets stuck up in the basket. So just good defense there by Medina Valley. Harlandale can't hit a couple of their looks. Granted, you know, tough shots are taken, but Medina Valley is going to get the ball here, up 10, 1 minute and 17 seconds left. And Vaughn and Morales go back-to-back to each other. And Jalen McBride looked to put this game away, but misses the dunk.
Called for a charge. Pedro Valenzuela set up, looking. I guess McBride had his eyes wide open. He was going to come for that dunk.
I saw McBride doing some of those in the warm-up. He was trying to do the Zion Williamson at the end of the Phoenix Suns game, sort of move right there, but we'll let him have it. I think there might have been a clock issue. Officials are correcting that. Yep, so they're going to add a couple seconds onto the clock as Harlandale gets the ball. Looks for a bucket quickly here. Jonathan Regalado with the 3. It's short. Rebound by McBride. And he kicks it out to Sanchez, who's going to take his sweet time here, bringing it up the court. And he's fouled quickly by Gabriel Garcia. And that might do it.
A double bonus here for the Panthers. So Nathan Sanchez up. He's quite the free throw shooter for the Panthers, and he's got an opportunity to extend this 10-point lead up to 12. Here's his first shot, nothing but nylon.
Yeah, Sanchez definitely not who you want at the line in this position, but we're going to get a quick timeout, probably one of our last ones of the game. We'll take a quick break with them. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
Doing hair is an art, and I take great pride in it. I love my job. I opened my original hair salon on this side of town 26 years ago, and I still have some of the same clients. My location at Brooks is a dream come true. This is the right time and the right place to start a business at Brooks. The South Side is growing so much.
What makes Brooks so attractive to business owners is the environment. Employees can live, work, learn, and play all in one area. The South San Antonio Chamber of Commerce is a cheerleader for businesses in and around Brooks, and we have a lot to be excited about. We're beginning to erase the economic gap between North and South San Antonio while still retaining our unique culture. Brooks is bringing economic prosperity to our side of town, and it's happening so quickly that the data is still catching up. Entrepreneurship is booming on the South Side. There's no limit to what can happen here.
And we're back here at Harlandale High School. Nathan Sanchez here with his second free throw. Medina Valley up 75-64. A rare miss there from Sanchez. Rebound from Harlandale as they look for a quick bucket here. Kick it out. The pump fake by number 10, Pedro Valenzuela. He misses the layup, but he'll have a chance to get 2 points here while the clock is stopped. So kind of ideal scenario for the Indians, get some points while the clock's not running. Valenzuela misses his first one. Makes the second one. They come out in the full court press. Medina Valley looks to Tanner Vaughn, who coasts up on his own. And ball swatted out by Roger Dominguez. So the Indians keeping up the defensive pressure here. Medina Valley chance to inbound again. 36.2 seconds left. And Medina Valley calls a timeout. So Coach Gallon wants to chit-chat about it, but we'll keep it right here. So Panthers up 75-65, 36.2 seconds left. Medina Valley edging towards their first district win. And Coach, for me, on paper, this team might be 0-2, but they're a very, very scrappy team. I don't really think their district record is indicative of the effort and the performance that we've seen tonight.
Absolutely, Haley. I think that this 28-5A, the parity in 28-5A and the depth of the teams that can contend for those 4 playoff spots are deep right now. And, the Medina Valley Panthers start off in an 0-2 with an 0-2 record, but I don't think that they're going to be staying on the losing side of the ledger for long.
A quick jump in, lay in there by Jalen McBride. He has 10. So Harlandale looks for the bucket. Roger Dominguez goes for the layup, but they're going to call a foul on Gavin Wheeler. He's not very pleased with that. He thought it was all ball.
More updates from around 28-5A on the girls' side of the ledger. McCullum beats Southwest 58-36, so they improved to 5-0. That's the best start that the McCullum Cowboys girls basketball team has had in over 10 years.
Wow.
And the boys in a shootout with the Southwest, 55-52 is the score there. They're in the under a minute to play. Southwest leading the Cowboys 55-52.
So the miss, the putback, no good by Harlandale. And they're trying to get the quick bucket, or excuse me, trying to get the quick foul. So that's going to be on Gabriel Garcia.
We've got some great basketball ahead of us here in 28-5A, girls side, boys side. You can expect to get a game here on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel every Tuesday and Friday night. We're trying to bring you the best game of the night, whether it's on the boys side or the girls side. And I think we did a pretty good choice of, did a pretty good job of picking this one here tonight. This has been a doozy. It looks like with a 12-point lead and 20 seconds left to go, it looks like the Panthers are set to walk away winners, and they will improve to 1-2, and the Indians will drop to 1-2, just as Jonathan Regalado hits a three-pointer there to close the gap just a bit. It's his 15th point, 15 seconds left to go. 10 points is the deficit. Panthers up here. It's been a good one.
It's been a good one, Coach. I think if Medina Valley, sneaks away with the win, like it looks like they might, we have a couple of really solid candidates for our player of the game. I mean, we have, Tanner Vaughn, who's in double digits, Nathan Sanchez, who's in double digits, Jalen McBride's in double digits, Gavin Wheeler's in double digits, Lorenzo Morales is in double digits. And we're only taking kind of offensive stats up here, but a lot of these guys have also put in a ton of work on the defensive side as well. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. So I think we have our hands full on who we're going to pick.
It's going to be a tough one. As soon as the game is over, we're going to take a quick break, and don't go away, because we'll come back after the break and announce our player of the game. As Haley said, Gavin Wheeler's had a great game, and as has Tanner Vaughn, as has Nathan Sanchez, as has Lorenzo Morales, all of them in double digits. Speaking of double digits, Jalen McBride also in double digits. So the scoring has been very well distributed here among Medina Valley as they inbound all 5 of Medina Valley's players out of bounds here. An unusual play here. It looks like a snap and a go, football play almost.
We're finally going to get a foul. Nathan Sanchez just took off with the ball there. He set up. I think they started calling. I heard like blue 32 or something on the sideline. I might have heard some.
The only thing they were missing was a center to snap the ball
right.
to the inbounder.
And Sanchez hits his first free throw. He's up to 18.
Reminiscent of 7-on-7 football.
Right. Throwing me back to my flag football days. Sanchez misses the first one, a little short.
You're not still playing flag football?
I'm not. I think I would tear an ACL, honestly.
Okay.
All right. I'd love to play flag football.
We still got sand volleyball.
We do. I lost both games yesterday, actually.
You got to keep us up to this.
I know. I did really bad. I actually had to bench myself in the third set because I was just a real detriment to the team. I
bet, Haley, what our listeners want to know, our watchers, our followers here want to know is, were there any red cards?
Yeah, no. I was on my mostly best behavior yesterday.
Jamie Dominguez hits a free throw there, and we'll close the gap to 10 points. 10 seconds left to play here in this 28-5A district boys basketball game. Looks like the Panthers will ride the happy bus back home to Castroville.
And it's
Lorenzo Morales. Somebody should have been there.
I think he saw his coach down there, and coach is not pleased. Looking at Coach Gallion, he's not happy about that.
We're making light of it, but he's had a great game. This time he finds fellow Panther, and as we said, we'll be back after a short break. Visit with our sponsors. It's the Medina Valley Panthers will come away winners tonight, 80-71. We're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back to announce our player of the game. You're watching High School Sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
And we are back here at Harlandale High School, where the Medina Valley Panthers just defeated the Harlandale Indians 80-71. Medina Valley picks up their first district win. They are now 1-2 as the Harlandale Indians fall down to 1-2. Haley Wilson up here in the booth with Bobby Mendez. And Bobby, this was quite a back and forth game, but Medina Valley was really able to turn things up and sneak away with their first district victory tonight.
Yeah, I think when you look back at this game, or when the Harlandale Indians look back at this game, and they're going to see that they had a lot of turnovers, a lot of opportunities for themselves there that were just missed, but you cannot take away the way Medina Valley played today. They played, like you mentioned during the broadcast, Haley, they played scrappy. They got rebounds. They got steals. They converted on turnovers. They hit big shots, and they played big in the paint. So that was really huge for the Medina Valley Panthers.
Absolutely. And they had, several players in double digits: Tanner Vaughn, Nathan Sanchez, Jalen McBride, Gavin Wheeler, and Lorenzo Morales. So a really balanced effort across the board. But we do have to name a player of the game, Bobby. And I think just after tonight's game, stats, included, or even, not just offensive stats included, but also just overall hustle. I've got to say, I think my vote for the player of the game tonight is number 25, Lorenzo Morales. He had 19 points and really just was grinding. I mean, a lot of his points were coming on a second, third, I think even like a fourth attempt some of the time. So I think Lorenzo Morales might take it away for our Arciario Sports player of the game tonight.
I cannot disagree with you at all, Haley. Lorenzo Morales did a fantastic job. He was huge down low in the paint. The Indians were having a really hard time finding an answer for him. Yeah. And he's a big reason why the Medina Valley Panthers win this evening.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for tuning in to our broadcast tonight. Again, Medina Valley takes the win against Harlandale 80-71 for their first win in district. As we've mentioned several times throughout the broadcast, we're streaming 28-5A, both girls and boys basketball, every Tuesday and Friday. So we'll see you next Tuesday for our game. Make sure you follow us on social media for all updates, and have a great night. Thanks for tuning in.